Good evening. I'm Beth Farnsworth. Our top story this evening, we now know the name of the gunman who started randomly shooting near a Nipomo shopping center. News Channel reporter Dave Alley is live where Friday's shooting happened. And Dave, Sheriff Parkinson updated the public today.
That's right, Beth. Brand new information. And as we can see right behind me, the Vaughn's gas station, everything back to normal now. But as we saw on Friday, this was the scene of a very terrifying situation when a man, shortly after 11 o'clock in the morning, simply got out of his car and just started firing a handgun all throughout the area. Now we do know now who that man was, but other than that, investigators, they'll start still trying to figure out exactly what happened here.
The suspect in this case is identified as a 42-year-old named Scott Huffman.
San Luis Obispo County Sheriff Ian Parkinson identifies last week's active shooter in Nipomo, revealing new information, including no known motive.
I can say that there's obvious early indication of some mental health crisis going on, but at this point, no history, and the investigation is continuing.
Friday, a shooting took place in and around the Vaughn's gas station. New details showing Huffman first tried entering the convenience store, but alert clerks inside locked the doors. Also, a bystander blocked Huffman's car by parking in front of it. Deputies add the gunman fired about 20 shots, hitting a CAL FIRE engine multiple times. And Huffman also had a passenger inside his car, a woman Parkinson did not name.
As far as we know at this point, did nothing wrong, had no idea that this was going to happen. This was not a planned event, and we have identified her and we have spoken with her.
Sheriff Parkinson doesn't believe Huffman had any issue with law enforcement or had what he called were significant prior contacts. The sheriff added that investigators have spoken with Huffman's family and said they were largely cooperative.
They're more or less a victim in this as well. They've just lost a family member, and certainly they recognize that there was some type of crisis occurring that led to this.
That supports the sheriff's belief mental illness is a growing problem nationwide.
Got to be more resources for families that are going through this with a family member, and we're going to need to make an investment in this.
Now, despite all the shooting, Parkinson confirmed today that no one was injured. No one was hurt in all that shooting. He also added that Huffman was confronted by two sheriff's deputies and an officer with the California Highway Patrol right here at the convenience store. They all arrived within about 6.5 minutes of the initial 911 call. Altogether, law enforcement fired 5 rounds. Huffman was struck and died on scene. We'll have much more tonight at 6 o'clock. Before right now, reporting live in Nipomo, I'm News Channel reporter Dave Alley. Back to you, Beth.
All right. Thank you for that update, Dave.